Try not to be someone who is successful, but to be someone of value. The only source of knowledge is experience. Getting into trouble is a great opportunity for us. Religion without knowledge is blind. Science without religion is lame. When you are dating a cute girl, an hour is like a second. When you sit on a hot stove, a second feels like an hour. That's relativity. The law of gravity doesn't apply to people who are in love. The most beautiful thing we can experience is mystery. Mystery is the source of all true art and all science. Nationalism is a childish disease. It is the measles of the human race. A person who has never done anything wrong is someone who has never done anything. Anyone who cannot be trusted in small truths cannot be trusted with important matters. Memories are deceiving because they are colored by today's events. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought pops up, and I'll probably try to put it into words afterwards. Most teachers waste their time asking questions that are meant to discover what students don't know, whereas the real art of questioning is to discover what students know or do know. A person's value should be seen in what he can give and not in what he can receive. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your source. Few people are able to express opinions calmly from different views of their social environment. Most people are not even capable of forming such an opinion. The monotony and quiet silence of life stimulate the creative mind. The only way to avoid the effects of praise, which can be done, is to keep working. Anger only stays in the lap of a fool. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. The true mark of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. No trial can prove me right, a single try could prove me wrong. Great spirits always face the fierce resistance of mediocre minds. An ordinary mind is incapable of understanding one's thinking against conventional prejudice and chooses to express his opinion boldly and honestly. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep moving. Everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life believing it is stupid. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop asking. I don't know what weapons might be used in World War III. But I do know World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Reason will only take you from A to B, but imagination can take you from A to anywhere. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, while imagination is as wide as the heavens and the earth. Any things may come to those who wait, but only things are left to those who work hard. What I have seen in nature is a great order which we cannot understand very imperfectly, and it should cause a person who is always thinking to be overcome with a feeling of humility. A precious life is a life that can give its life to others. Many people say it is intelligence that makes a great scientist. They got it wrong. It's a character. I thought and thought for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is wrong. The 1000th time I was right. How can you explain such an important biological phenomenon as first love in terms of chemistry and physics? People who read too much and use their brains too little will fall into the habit of lazy thinking. The most beautiful thing we can experience is mystery. It is the source of all real art and science. There are only two ways to live our lives. One is as if nothing is a miracle. The second is as if everything is a miracle. Learn from the past, live for the future. The most important thing is not to stop asking questions. If you want to live a happy life, then hang it on a goal, not on other people or things. Science is a wonderful thing if one didn't have to spend one's life on it. It is much easier to change and engineer plutonium atoms than to change the evil nature that dwells in man. Intelligence doesn't play much of a role in the discovery process. There's a leap in consciousness, call it intuition or whatever it's called, the solution just pops up and we don't know how or why. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be.